want to stop potential clients from price shopping with your service. Tired of feeling like you need to be the cheapest to even get clients? Today, we're answering the question, how do I stop competing on price in my business? And the answer is, and what we're going to talk about is offer and pricing power. From this week's blog, how to position your business for six-figure growth. If you want to follow along with the blog this morning, you can go to shaycannon.com/position. Let me throw that over here. Hey, Chantilly, good morning. Shaycannon.com/position. Okay, let's go to the blog. Positioning is the deliberate way an entrepreneur defines and presents their business so that the right people instantly see its value, trust its ability to deliver, and choose it over every other option. It's not just about marketing, it's about shaping perception in a way that commands attention, credibility, and premium pricing as a brand. In a crowded marketplace where countless offers compete for the same audience, positioning determines whether you can blend in into the noise or you stand out as the obvious choice. So, strong positioning creates a clear space in the market that only you can seem to occupy, making it easier to attract ideal clients, shorten your sales cycle, and consistently hit your revenue goals. Without it, positioning that is, even the most talented of us can struggle to grow because success in business isn't just about your offer. It's about how your market experiences and values the offer. And that's positioning. Okay. Now we're going to get into, again, we're answering the question, how do I stop competing on price in my business? The answer, offer and pricing power. In positioning, that's about structuring your services and your pricing in a way that shifts the conversation from how much does it cost to how soon can I get started? All right. So, when an entrepreneur masters this aspect of positioning, their offer stops competing in a bargain bin and starts standing in a category of its own. It's about creating a perception of value so strong that price becomes secondary to the transformation or outcome being delivered. This positioning power directly impacts business growth because premium offers attract more committed clients, generate higher profit margins, and allow for reinvestment back into the business without the constant hustle of volume sales. When your market sees your offer as a clear, high value solution to their problem, they will be willing to invest at a higher level, which accelerates both revenue growth and long term stability, okay, or sustainability. Now, that is the blog. Here on the morning show, I give you more. So, I got some strategies for you today. And I tried to get some strategies, maybe reminders, but most of these are going to be things I know you're not doing, but that you need to do to position yourself with offer and pricing power. Okay. So let's get into the top 10 strategies to position your offer and pricing power for growth. I'm going to say for ultimate growth. Okay. Number one, price to position strategy. Now, set your prices to communicate the level of transformation you deliver, not just the hours you work. So, not per hour, okay, but for the transformation. Pricing should signal that your offer belongs in the premium tier, attracting clients who value outcomes over bargains. Now, that was a lot of words just to say some of y'all price y'all stuff so low that your ideal client would never buy it from you because they know the value of the transformation and that price is too low for the transformation they want. So they assume you can't get them the transformation. Yeah. So that was just pretty words to say. While you out here thinking that the cheaper your price is going to be, you're out here alienating the exact people that you're trying to attract because they know what they want and they know what it's worth. And you're not charging that. So they assume you don't know what you're doing. Okay. So price to position. Number two, competitive comparison. Okay, competitive comparison. Showcase a clear side by side, okay, comparison between your offer and the alternatives. Clients, including you, when you go to buy something, love to see side by side stuff to help them to make a buying decision. So do that by highlighting the strengths that matter the most to your ideal client. Done well, it makes your offer the only logical choice. So you can do that even if your offer costs more than what you're comparing it to. Your goal will be to show how much they left out of their offer, but that's needed for the transformation. And that's why yours costs what it costs. Okay. Now, number 3, anchor pricing. This is an old psychology of sales trick, but it's still with pricing and offer positioning. So present your highest priced offer first. So every other option feels like high value in comparison. So anchoring shifts perception and increases average purchase value. So basically, what you're doing is whenever you present the highest price offer first, what happens is even those who can't afford that offer, psychologically, when you come in with the offer under it, they will go ahead and get that one. Okay. Now, there's another way that they do anchor pricing that I want to tell you about. There is some anchor pricing where they're going to force you to choose the one they want you to choose by making it ridiculous to choose anything else. Okay. So they'll have something that's low price, but they'll make it very clear that you're not going to get much of a transformation with it. Right. And then they'll have something that's like supposed to be mid price, but then the one that's higher tier is only like a few dollars more. So it only makes sense for you to get that higher tier one. Yeah, I know y'all have seen it. That's anchor pricing also. Okay. Number 4, offer names that sell themselves. I cannot tell y'all enough. Stop trying to be cute with the names of your offer. Stop trying to be cute. Make sure that in the name, people automatically know what it is, what they get without you having to explain it, just from the name. Okay, so craft names that instantly communicate the value, intrigue, and results so clients feel the pull before they even read the details. So the right name can position your offer as a must have rather than a maybe later. Okay. Now, let me tell you something else about the power of a name. I had a client, a past client, that have thousands of people in their Facebook group. She doesn't even do a lot in that Facebook group. The only thing that has those people gathering in that Facebook group is the name. They know it's for them, and they know it's giving it's supposed to be an answer to one of their pain points. The name by itself. She's not even in that group giving value for real. And she got about 10,000 folks in that group. Okay? The name. So when they are searching for it, it comes up. See, when you being cute, you're not really converting, because when you being cute, nobody's searching for that name. Nobody's searching for that cuteness. You cute, they might search for you, but they're not searching for the name of your offer. Okay, so stop being cute and be clear. Ooh, that was cute. All right, let's go. Number 5, exclusive outcome club. I love this. I can't wait to implement this. Now, what it is create a clients only community that only those who have achieved a specific result through your service can join this community. That turns results into status and motivates higher investment. Okay. Now, this could look like for me, if I'm talking about a group for her first 6 figures, those that have actually made their first 6 figures, they're going to be in a different group than those trying to get to their first 6 figures. Okay. So that's an example of that. So if you have a service that's supposed to get people a transformation, those clients that use your service and got the transformation, give them their own VIP club. All right. Number 6, reverse testimonials. I love this. So listen up. Use client stories that started with skepticism and ended in surprise results. Okay? Because see, those are the stories that's going to get people. Those are the stories that's going to help convert people. Somebody that started out not a fan, gave it a chance, and oh, now they're raving about your service. Tell those stories, okay? This tackles objections head on while positioning your offer as the breakthrough solution, even for doubtful buyers. Okay, cool. Number 7, signature free tool or resource. Create a branded resource that solves a small but pressing problem for free. When done right, it becomes a calling card for your expertise and sets the stage for your paid offers. Now, you guys have experienced that with me. When I give you these chat GPT prompts, along with the morning show, and then I then sell a workshop and tell you you're going to get prompts to help you to execute, y'all already know the value of my prompts, right? Y'all already know, oh, this is going to help me execute even quicker because I know how she does prompts for the free information, right? So let me give you another example. Some people have a signature calculator of some sort that they give away. Some people have a signature spreadsheet of some sort that they give away, but it all still has to do with their expertise. Okay. So start thinking, what is some kind of tool that can solve a problem? I'm going to say like an entry level problem, right? That introduces them to your expertise because we love us some free tools. So that's a great opt in email list builder. All right. Number 8, buyer identity shaping. Buyer identity shaping. So you position your offer as a bridge, okay, to a new desired identity for your clients. When people see themselves in the transformation, they invest to step into the version of themselves where their problem is solved. Okay. Now you've kind of seen this at work when you see people say, go from frustrated Franny to happy Helen, something like that, right? But basically you're giving an identity and a name and a label to where they were, and another identity, name, and label to where they want to be or who they want to be. Okay. And we kind of use that in the messaging. Number 9, strategic. I know, right? Franny was old as I don't know what. I don't know where that came from. That was boomers, Franny. Don't nobody have no Frannies no more. But okay, number 9, strategic defiance of trends. Strategic defiance of trends. Now, let me tell you what that is. Publicly go against some overhyped stuff in your industry that is trending. Okay, so explain why your approach is better or gives more long term results. This positions you as a critical thinker and trustworthy judge and guide, not just another follower in the industry. So you get to stand out because you're saying, hey, yeah, everybody's telling you do this, but what they're not telling you is this and this. So this is better. And that's why my offer includes. So that's an example of that. Okay. Y'all know how I tell y'all all the time that I feel like you shouldn't be out here buying these high level strategies for all of this high ticket money when your business is not clarified as a foundation. That's me going against the grain because most people are only selling you high level strategies that, sorry, but your business will not be able to take full advantage of those. Okay. So that's an example. Number 10, future proof guarantee. Future proof guarantee. So you're going to add assurance that your work will remain relevant or effective for a set time period. Okay. And what you can do to add to it is say, hey, you're going to get, the free future updates or free check-ins. And what this is going to do is reduce hesitancy and position you as confident in your long-term value. Okay. A lot of people are afraid to invest in services because they feel like they're going to be obsolete. They've invested this money, they get the service, and now the transformation is going to expire, or what you did as a service is going to be obsolete sooner than later. So, to combat that, to kind of erase some of that risk, you say, hey, yeah, tech is changing all the time. However, we update these every quarter, every month, every whatever. And so you will automatically get the update as a part of your purchase. Okay, so that is an example of future proof guarantee. Now, the question of the day, and I tried to make it short because I've been battling with YouTube over these questions of the days. Let me drop it in the studio. Now let me go over here and drop it on YouTube. We got Dr. Latoya Davis over here on YouTube with Chantilly. So that's the question of the day. So let me tell y'all. So the question of the day is, which 2 strategies from today's list will you implement before this month is over to position your offer and pricing for more power and revenue? Okay. You know, when we start talking about revenue and power, I don't have time for you to wait. So I want to know what tool you're going to implement this month. Okay. No waiting. This is about more money, more power. So we need to get this done. So that's the question. We're going to start with Heather when I come back from the recap of the 10. So I'm going to give you a recap without all the extra, and then we'll start with Heather for the question of the day. All right. These are the top 10 strategies to position your offer and pricing power for growth. Number one, price to position strategy. Okay. And what that is make sure that you're pricing for the transformation, because your clients that know what the transformation is worth is not going to buy anything lower price. They're going to think you don't know what you're doing. Number two, competitive comparison matrix. You basically want to do side by side comparisons of you and your competitors to show everything that yours has that's going to get them to the transformation, or the things that you have that is very different and better than what the other competitor has. Number three, anchor pricing. Now, what this can look like is you're going to present the highest price first, even though there's a lower price version. Also, it could look like having a version that is priced to where you push them to where you want to go, because the price isn't that different. And of course, the higher one only makes sense because the lower one is not that low. Okay. Number four, offer names that sell themselves. Stop being cute and be clear. Number five, exclusive outcome club. Your clients that have used your service and gotten a transformation, put them in a club by themselves. Number six, reverse testimonials. Use client stories that started with skepticism and ended as a fanatical client. So we love those. Number seven, signature free tool or resource. Become known for this helpful resource that you can start getting leads with, but also you can include it with different services. Number eight, buyer identity shaping. Go ahead and name that thing. They're going from who to who, okay? From what to what. Go ahead and name both. Number nine, strategic defiance of trends. I want you to go ahead and use your expertise to debunk stuff, to go against the trends, and let these people know why you're the expert, why that stuff is not going to work, and why you structured your offer the way that you did to help them despite those things that are out there as a trend. Number 10, future proof your guarantee. You can either tell them about how your solution is, not time sensitive, will not expire, or you can say, hey, we update this, and if you buy it, you are already in to be updated with no additional cost. All right, so those are the 10 strategies. Let's start with Heather. Heather, which two strategies will you implement before this month is over to position your offer and pricing for more power and revenue? I feel like I should have said power and profit. You know, I love some alliteration. I might
I
change
knew
it
what
to
you
power
meant.
and profit.
I knew what you meant, friend. So, so mine is going to be the strategic defiance of trends. Because I think, and this is a weird spot, but I think people, it goes back to what we said when AI was first coming out, garbage in, garbage out.
Yes.
And I think people don't really realize that. Remember when we were talking like unlock, unleash, blah, blah, those unwords? Well, now you can tell anything written by AI because it always says aiming. Something is aiming to do something. Aim, what, anyway, so strategic defiance of trends would be one. And then I think the the signature free tool or resource. I want to start doing. I was thinking about you in particular, obviously, during that one. And I was like, okay, well, what free tool or resource could I become known for? And so I was thinking about those two.
Um, I'm thinking of one that could be, you know how they have those AI writer detectors?
Yes.
I feel like if you built a custom GPT that was like one of those,
Okay.
that could become a signature one, but you make it specific to like social posts, smaller written content, not the larger written content. Like I wouldn't do one for blogs, I wouldn't do one for books. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yep. Mhm.
I wouldn't do one for articles. I would do one for, specifically for posts or shorter written word things. And I would call it something around so that they understand that's what it's for. And I
Okay.
would program it that if it was more than a certain number of words, it came back with, this don't qualify for this tool or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. That makes
So
sense.
cool. But I love that for you. All right, cool. Let's go to Dr. LaFera. Dr. LaFera, which two strategies from today will you implement before this month is over to position your offer and pricing for more power and profit?
Good morning. So I was looking at the branded resource, number 7 branded resource with free transformation. And I was thinking about because I did create something called an energy audit, but I'm thinking about doing something different that I want to put out because I want something that's uh, like more gonna make them like really scramble to get it and stuff. And I don't know about a GPT because I don't want them feeling like they can get everything without me. And so that's number 7. And
I like
then,
energy audit.
oh, you do?
I like that name. I don't know what it does or how it's going to audit my energy, but I like that name.
Well, I was going to put people into like different categories of um, uh, basically where they are in terms of like being about to like have their body give out on them or betray them or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
um,
I like
and
that.
now they need a reset.
Yeah, I like
Um,
that. And I think I would add to it the top medicines that they prescribe for that
oh yeah, and why you don't
and
need to
and the
take them.
side effects and how they
Yup.
need to book a call to talk about natural remedies.
Ew, see you upgraded.
Mm,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm on it.
talking
I'm
about.
on it.
Yes. Exactly. And then let's see. And then number 9, I do like the strategic defiance of trends.
Hmm.
And I was thinking
Like
about
that's most
something.
of your whole business when you
It
talking
kind
about
of is,
frequency
isn't
with a F
it?
versus frequency with a PH. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was like, one of the things I'm gonna be doing, I already like have the stuff, some of it created, but changing your diet without a strategy won't get you more energy, help you feel more confident in your body, that type of stuff. Um, so those are like my 2.
I love it. Can't wait to see it. All
Thank
right,
you.
Keith, you must be coming off the mic today, Keith. Are you gonna put it in the okay now? Come on off the mic, Keith. The question is, which two strategies will you implement from the day's list before this month is over to position your offer and pricing for more power and profit?
Number 2 and number 5.
All right now. So number 2, y'all, was the competitive comparison, and number 5 was the exclusive outcome club. Yes, I love both of those for you. You could do that very easily. I don't know why you could get that done by the end of this week. I do believe. Those are
Yes.
some good ones for you, Keith. They really are. So in case you guys don't remember, Keith is a professional graphic designer. So he definitely has people who have used his service and gotten great outcomes that he can put into a club. Um, and when it comes to competitive comparison, he need to be really comparing himself to Canva and these AI tools.
And
And
Barbara.
yeah, because that's going to show the difference between professional graphic design and all this AI stuff. So I love that, Keith. Cool beans. Let's go to Dr. Tachi. Dr. Tachi, which two strategies from today will you implement before this month is over to position your offer and pricing for more power and profit?
Definitely the strategic defiance of trends. There's too
Yes.
much rubbish out there that I can refute.
Ooh, I love it when you say rubbish, and yes, you're correct.
And the signature free tool or resource.
Yeah, I like that. Do you have any ideas already?
Yeah. One thing is, I already have the system. So like a
Mm-hmm.
Calypso checklist. So that kind of,
Mm-hmm.
guides you into the whole ecosystem.
It does. I love that. All right, let's go over here and check on YouTube, see what Chantilly and Dr. Latoya Davis is talking about. So Chantilly said she needs to name things to sell themselves, and she needs a signature free tool. I like that for you, Chantilly. Chantilly is in branding. Dr. Latoya Davis said, strategic defiance of trends is one I'm clear about. I still have to figure out the second. Let me see something over here. I think you could very easily use that buyer identity shaping, Dr. Latoya. You know exactly who your ideal client is. Use the clarity of who they are right now versus who they want to be. And that's your identity shaping. So you could definitely use that with no problem. Like you could start using that tomorrow. I think in some cases you're already using it. So yeah, I think that will be easy for you to implement. All right, y'all. So we're talking about positioning this week, positioning specifically for your business growth. Today, the strategy that we talked about was positioning your offer and your pricing for power and profit. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about, what that is, why it's important, or any of the strategies we talked about on how to do it? Any questions on that, value adds or aha moments based on what we talked about today? Cool beans. Tomorrow, what we're going to talk about is perception and brand experience. We're going to be positioning our business through perception and brand experience. All right. Great. Let's go to what is happening in our free business mastermind this week. Tonight, for the paid membership only is a Get Shit Done work session from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. So guys, check your dashboard and your Google Calendar for that. Thursday is a collab live for the free business mastermind. I'm going to live stream into the free group and try to facilitate some collaborations. All right. What you need to do is bring what you need as a collaboration and what you would like to give in exchange for that collaboration to make things a win-win. Okay. Again, that's not going to be on Zoom. It's not going to be on the morning show at 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's noon Eastern time. I'm going to live stream into the group. So you guys show up in the comments and come with your stuff. Okay. Also on Sunday, at 7 p.m. Eastern time, we start our 14-day August Goals Momentum Sprint. So let me tell y'all something about this Goals Momentum Sprint. This particular event where we started in the middle of the month and we ended at the end of the month. So we have 2 sessions to start and end. This is the one that's going to start it. This particular event is why a lot of our paid members are so successful with achieving their goals. So if you need another reason to join the membership, this is it. Because if you don't have the tools to make sure that you have the time to spend in your business, or you have the time, but you're not utilizing it correctly, and you have goals that you're not achieving for your business, this is why you need to be in the membership. So go to shakecannon.com/membership and go ahead and get started with us, and time to show up to this event on Sunday. All right. Excuse me. Cool beans. This has been the Her First Six Figures Morning Show, which is more of an interactive coaching and training experience as part of our free business mastermind group that positions Black and brown female online service-based entrepreneurs to generate your first 6 figures by learning how to make the money and create time freedom. Find out more about me, your choking host, Shay Cannon, plus links to things like how to join the free mastermind group and how to get show notes from today and past recent episodes in the description below. All right. If you have not already, do me a favor and give us a thumbs up and like the episode. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and understand that today is just one video out of what is going to be a 4-video series. So check out the other videos. All right. And with that, the studio is closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see you right